Let's solve count and say problem from LeetCode. It's a medium level problem. So let's try to understand and then we'll start writing the code for this. So in this problem, when the input is given 4, so it's a 4 and we can start from the 1, and if you see the final output should be, for this 4, the final output should be this 1 to 1 1. So how this 1 to 1 1 comes? So in this problem, when we'll start with 1, and then after that, when we get the 1, then we see what is the count of this 1. So that's the problem name, count and say. So right, so count. So the count is number. So count is 1. So then I put the 1, and then I say what is the number is there, 1. So 1. So first count, and what's the number, 1 1. So that's a second iteration, but we have given the 4. In the third iteration, again we'll see the count. So count is 2, and then say the number, that's the 1 2 1, right? So like this again we'll see for the 2 count is 1 and say, that means put that number 2. Again for this 1 count is 1, then put that 1 here. So that's we need to do that. So by observing this problem, we understand one thing. Like we get 1, and based on this, again we are calculating this one. So this seems like the recursive approach. So let's do that here. So in the code, the first of all, if the number is 4 here, so if it comes 4, and I'm just going to call in a recursive way, but anyway, it's a 4 3 2 1. So sometime it comes to 1. So in that case, if it comes to the 1, then we need to have the logic here, like then if n equal to 1, then in this case, uh, because if it is a recursive call 4 times, then it will call for the 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1. And then when the n when the n is equal to 1, then just we want to return just a 1. Let's just return 1. Okay, so that is like, let's say the 4 call, 4 3 and 2, and for 1. So for the 1 call it returns 1. Now it's for the 2, for the n2 value call. So in that case, for that it's going to return this 1 here. So I'm going to store this in a str, and I'm going to call this count and say again, count and say here n minus 1. So okay, so let's say this n minus 1 is, for this one it returned 1. Say then for what we do for this one, so let's have one variable count is equal to 0, and then we say, okay, for I is equal to less than 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So not it's a n, but it's a length of this string, length of a string, because there is just a 1 here. And for this, by taking this 1, now I want to make it 1 1. So first I will check if the length of this string is end of this, like that in the case 1. So if I get a value 1, then I'll check this length is also 1. So for that, I first of all I will just increment the counter, because whatever number is there, I know there is a 1 number, so I increment the counter, and then I can check if I plus 1, I know I is equal to 0 this time, but I plus 1 equal to length of str, and for that 1 length of str is 1 itself. So this condition is, that means that is the end condition when the number is same. Or we can check one more condition, or if there's a more than one number, then this number and the next number are different. If it is different, then we need to have the condition. So in this case, I can just check if str I not equal to stri plus 1. If it is not equal to 1, then in that case, just I want to stop there, and I want to stop and I want to update the string. So let's have one variable here, like updated string. So I can just put it here, updated string, and I will return this updated string here. Okay, so in this case, I'll just say updated string plus equal to, I want to have the count first, so fmt is printf, and this is percentage d, the count, and then the number, so percentage c, and that's the count, and then stri, that's all, and I can reset the count equal to 0. So that's all. Let's run this. Accepted, submit. Yeah, let's uh, let's see for this one, like we can debug this and we can see also, like I'll just put it here and maybe I can check for this case one itself. In this case it should return just one. So for that, this condition comes and it will return here itself, so that's fine. Let's check for another one. N is equal to, maybe you can put some other number, you can say 2. And for this, just I'm going to debug this. I'll put the pointer here and run it. And this time n equal to 2. So if I say the n minus 1, it's going, and it will call back this one, and this time it will get the string, this one, because this value is 1. So if I go to the next step, yeah, for the string, you can check it has already returned this, the string is 1, and in this case count is equal to 0. Of course it will go count to 1, and in this time I plus 1 and the length of string is equal, so it will come inside and update the string. If you see, the updating string is 1 1, because first we did the count and then we put the character, and then it will return that. It will return. So 1 1. So yeah, so the first time it called this one, and for the 2 again it called this, and this appended that. So you can, in this way you can try, or you can dry run this for the 3 and it will be clear. So it's not uh, like very hard problem, but still consider the medium. So that's Golang solution. Let's see the Java solution, and exactly it's the same logic here, using the string builder, count 0, and in the string builder object I'm appending that count and this character, str character at that position. So that's all for now. Thank you.